Yu-Gi-Oh! Mint.com is now TradingCardMint.com. Please check out their selection of over 20,000 cards with prices cheaper than TCG Player.
What is up, YouTube? MCO40 here. We're going to be smashing through Austin Quintana's, aka all of my cards, the deck profile.
I own those, thank you. You may own that, but the legs are mine. Yeah.
All of them are mine.
Legs are mine.
Okay.
Those DRs are mine.
You can have the DRs, but these are mine. Alright, so, sorry, personal quarrels aside.
Come on out, Klaus.
Get him out of here.
I like the name.
Alright,
Shut up.
so guys, check out our friends at TradingCardMint.com down below in the description. Enter MCO40 on checkout. You'll get the chance to pick up your Morfessas, anything else that you need from Premium Collection available to you. Now, Austin swears by this deck that it is the best deck in the format.
One of the best decks. OTT and that, and what's the third? There's the third best deck. I don't know.
Ange?
Yeah, Ange. There you go.
Ange?
Ange.
Alright, so we're going to be we took some pages out of Solemn's book for our build.
Before his build.
But Austin's got rational card choices that he wanted the world to know about. So, Austin.
Alright, controversy. So, this one only puts back one. The other Lord puts back two. Both are really good, but I don't own SPs of the other one, so we're playing this one. And this one does just fine. Also, ruling is you can Progenitor Stride with putting a card back, which is really good, but you don't play the Progenitor Dragon, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, but this also gives you free Ultimate Stride if you really need it.
Yeah, and the cheesy thing to do is you can now, with that, I like it because you don't have to retire your card, you just call the Karen, Soul Blast the card, and countercharge. So his on-call effect is basically free without retiring anything. And it gives me just another grade 1 on the board to Soul Blast the grade 1 of my soul.
Huh, that's pretty good, actually. This card is actually a little bit better than I remember it being.
Yeah, it does what it needs to. You're still on that 4 count, so you just kind of hope to God you get it every turn.
And then the one copy of the old Luardo.
He hasn't really came up, but playing 5 grade 3 is definitely better than 4.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Plus, especially when we go into 1 of 1 for BCS, we need to make sure we hit a grade 3.
You need that consistency on your side, and if you start running into those issues, what are you going to do?
Just don't run into that issue, guys. Stack your deck with your claws.
With your best shot. Yeah.
Hit me with your best shot.
But basically, this card does give you the best overall results for the metagame, honestly. Mm-hmm. Alright. 2 copies of Blaster Grunt. And does Twin Drive still come up?
Yeah. Because in format now, we're not really playing starters. You're not really playing your 4 running starters. You're actually playing the draw starters. So usually, you go first. Your opponent rides, draws their card, attacks. You ride Blaster Dart. You're free. And they really don't have a rear guard to retire, so you never have to really use the counter blast. It's just there for the little rush factor. That's why we still play 2. I know a lot of decks cut it, but I still like 2 because I like, in the instance of if I have to play a grade 2 game with somebody because they won't ride, I can keep twin driving.
Twin Drive. Also, it further fuels your ritual, which is even better.
Yes.
3 copies of the best card in the deck. Let's give it up for Death.
And we only play 3. But you don't want to play 4. I mean, you see it just enough, playing at 3. I mean, you have 80,000 ways to get to it in this deck, whether it comes out at rest or not. By the time that it comes out, and if it's rested, you basically have all triggers in your deck anyway, so it's going to restand no matter what.
Yeah.
So,
The old RNG.
3 is good. 3 is good.
We have 3 copies of Maka. Literally, the fact that she's an act is so stupid.
Yeah, I love being able to place her own Vanguard and rear guard, and then activate both skills and call Karens. Free all day long.
Thanks, Maka.
Maka, very good.
And then the last grade 2 in the deck, we have 4 copies of Drag Wizard Noise. So what's this thing actually do?
So Ritual 3, when it's placed on rear guard, does not have to be placed from hand. It looks at the top 5, chooses a grade 1 or less. puts it on the board.
Yep.
And then if it pulls a grade 1, it gets 3k, and then if it pulls a ritual unit, it gets 2k. So essentially it becomes 14k by itself, but really you just use it to pull out your ravens, so that you can keep cycling through your deck and getting to the stand triggers in your deck.
Oh, literally.
That's why you take a 10-minute turn.
Just a cycle.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that this has become like the best thing that your deck actually has in the current format, though.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all of the aggression, though.
We are Ritual 10 Turbo.
How many grade 1s are in your drop zone in game?
16.
Alright, grade 1s. We have the 2 copies of
Farmuk, or Farmuk, or whatever her name is.
Miss Ritual 1.
Or Daladad, my bad.
What'd she do?
Ritual 1, she's called from the deck. She draws a card by Soul Blasting 1. It's just more Soul Blast fodder to make sure you keep your grade 1s out of your soul.
Oh.
Also to keep your starter out of the soul as well. Your second starter.
Oh, your second starter, which
This
is
round.
Vikaru.
So yeah, it's 7k. Leave it alone.
And then we have 4 copies of Skull Witch Nem Nem.
Nem Nem.
Tell me about this card.
High roll for Nem Nem. That's basically your entire deck, because you start early game aggression with her. You start early game advantage with her. Basically, she is your early game. Typically going first, you call her out, call out a second one, just in case your opponent tries to get cheesy and delete her. And then you just, from there on out, call Sword Breakers, call your starter, whatever the hell you need to do.
Oh, because it has to be 5k.
I love writing a 5k when my opponent writes a 6k when they're playing Anj, and you attack, and you're like, damn, can't hit you.
3 copies of Karen.
Yeah, I definitely had to go to 3. Playing 2 sucked. You want to high roll this. You could do some cheesy plays with it by hitting it off the stand trigger.
When he means high roll, you mulligan your whole hand till you see this card.
Yeah, well, when you're searching your top because you have no counterblast and you're ready to use more Festus skill and you have no counterblast, you have to hope to God your Raven or your Noise hits that. So playing 3 is correct. Plus Maka and her are a great combo together.
2 copies of Swordbreaker. How you liking her?
Love her. She never gets called from hand unless she's being ridden. And usually she's being ridden so that I can't hit my opponent's Vanguard.
Then we have 4 copies of Esras.
Oh yeah, best PG in the game.
What if I want to play the draw PG?
You play the draw PG and I hope you lose. You deserve to lose if you play the draw PG.
Our starter is full ball, but then you do play the 1 copy of the Vakaru. Vakaru is just here for the counter charge, right?
Mm-hmm. And it goes into the soul, so it fuels more of your soul blasting stuff. The deck used to have a really bad problem with soul blasting. It never has a problem anymore. It's good, it's good.
Alright, the best stand trigger in the deck.
Arguably the best stand trigger in the deck.
In the game, actually.
Yeah.
What's this thing do?
So GB1, you can rest it, put it on the top of your deck, shuffle your deck, look at the top 2 cards from the top of your deck, call them. You can call up to 2. If you don't call, they just go to the bottom of the deck. Basically, all it's used for is to put it back in the deck. Cycle out all of your normal units so that when you go into Morfessa first stride, all your deck is triggers.
2 copies of this. What's this fun lad do?
Ritual 3, when it's placed from hand, you get a skill on the red text. It is when this unit's retired by a card effect. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put 1 in your hand, and the other goes to drop. So it's really good to either put like a PG in your hand, or if you need that 1 extra grade 1 and you reveal 2, you choose the 1 and then you choose 1 card and then you let the 1 go and that'll put your ritual. So
3 copies of the Go to Soul crit trigger.
yeah, I took Maxim's advice on this one. I went to 3 instead of 2.
And then 3 copies of the Owl.
Yep, we were playing 4. It was 4-2. We went back to. I went to a 3-3 split. It's a lot better.
3 copies of the Heal trigger.
You need 4, but yes, 4 copies of the heal trigger. You don't need the counter charge heal anymore. Poor thing died.
At least for this deck.
So sad. Those were so.
Luardo.
Oh, my clan card. I need another one.
3 copies of Morfessa.
Card's broken.
Forcing the
This is why this deck's good. It's the only reason the deck's good.
Literally, they had to give you something.
Like the fact that you get to retire 2, draw 2, is. And then all your stuff becomes level 1.
2 copies of Phantom Blaster Diablo.
He still comes up, and he still takes games.
For Gize, basically.
Yep.
2 copies of Dragabyss.
Yep, went down to 2, thank God, because I only got 2 SPs.
1 copy of Ogma Flip Fodder.
Yep, never ever comes up.
Flip Fodder.
No, he does come up. He also comes up in the Geese match because you can you can hit threshold numbers.
1 copy of Ultima.
Can't run without it.
1 Sabriz. The
Flip Fodder.
The Grade 2 game is more relevant now, too.
Yeah, but also you never use it because you don't want to waste your Crown Blast. Literally, it's Flip Fodder.
1 copy of Draw a Card.
The card is amazing.
1 copy of this guy.
Another amazing card.
And
That
then,
card gets flipped all the time.
and then 2 copies of the Super G Guardians.
This is really good against the new Ichi stuff because this is a continuous skill and not an auto skill. His 10k boost is a continuous, so he gets around Ichi.
Huh.
So no auto abilities.
Oh, but when they go into Stillwater, you're just...
Yeah, with Stillwater. You hopefully win by that time, so you don't have to deal with the Stillwater.
Please check out tradingcardmint.com. Enter MCO40 on checkout, and you'll save a little bit of money. And, well, that's all we got for this video, guys. Peace out.
That's not all, card fighters. Please subscribe for more Cardfight Vanguard content. Please remember to check out MCO40 for Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and please check out MCOgames.com, my store, along with No Limit Gaming, NLGTCG.com for all of your guys' trading card game needs as well. Until next time, guys, remember to hit that subscribe button. Later.